Hi, good morning. Johnny with Track the Lead. Doing a little bit of training series. This is the series on what you should be doing in order to make money in your business. Right, as realtors, there's a lot of things that we can do. We have people telling us we should be doing newsletters. We tell people we should be making cold calls. You know, everybody's trying to tell us as realtors what it is that we should be doing. And sometimes we get caught up in all the busy stuff and not the things that actually put money in our pocket, okay? So whenever you're doing something or you put something on your schedule, you got to ask yourself, is this going to make me money now, right? Because sitting down and building a newsletter is not really time that's spent making you money, right? It'll help you make money in the future, but that's something that you could give somebody else to do, probably for a small fee. So what are the things you, as a realtor, should be doing to make money every day? There are three things, right? So always ask yourself if you're doing one of these three things, okay? The first thing is prospecting. Now, what is prospecting? Prospecting is the actual act of going out and getting new clients, okay? It can be either active, like making phone calls, or it could be passive, by sending out postcards and waiting for people to contact you. Which one is going to make you more money? Probably the active one. We'll do a training on prospecting and the different ways that you can get leads. Okay. Now, what's the other thing you should be doing in your business if you're not prospecting in order to make quick money? Well, that is going to be presentation or presenting. Now, what do I mean by that? That means actually being in front of a prospect, talking to them. And that could be sitting down with a buyer, going through the process, getting them to use you as the buyer's agent, or sitting down with the seller in their home, presenting to them what it is you can do to help them get their home sold, and giving them advice on what their house should sell for, and that sort of thing. You know, doing a presentation, a listing presentation. Okay? So right now, you should be prospecting, getting new clients, presenting in front of them. Now, this next one is one where realtors drop the ball a lot. They do all this hard work on getting new clients, or they spend the money to get new clients, or new leads rather, right? They sit down with them, in front of them, and maybe they're not ready right now at this moment, right? Because you get a bunch of leads, not everyone's ready right now. So this next one is where a lot of realtors, and I've trained many realtors, this is where they drop the ball. And this is in the follow-up. Have you ever heard that saying, the fortune's in the follow-up? Well, that's true with this. See, a lot of times what agents will do, and I did this in my career, if somebody wasn't ready to move now, to move forward now with me and go out and look at houses today, I put them off and I didn't call them back because I wanted now money. But what I found is that everybody's not ready now. This is especially true with online leads. Everybody's not ready to buy now. People will go online and look for homes a year before they're ready to actually buy, right? So follow-up is key, and follow-up is important. So what you want to do, depending on their timeline, if somebody's ready to move in 3 months, of course you'll contact them a little more often. If they're not ready for a year, you'll still contact them a couple of times through the year. Not every day as somebody now. But the important key is that you're following up with those people who have raised their hand and said, hey, I want to buy a house. Not necessarily now, but at some time in the future. That is money in your pocket in the future, right? So you might be able to spend less money on online or marketing or postcards because you're going to have a funnel that's going to have people that eventually are going to be ready. And your job is to stay in front of them, call them, contact them by email, and when they're ready, they're going to use you. So when you're doing things in your business, you got to ask yourself, am I prospecting? Am I getting new clients? Am I presenting? Am I setting an appointment to be in front of a client? Am I in front of a client now? Or follow-up, am I making calls to those people who have raised their hands? If you're not doing one of these three things, then you're doing busy work. Try and eliminate as much of the busy work out of your life as possible. Even creating flyers and postcards. You can give that to somebody else to create. Because if you spend 4 hours creating a postcard, that's 4 hours you didn't spend doing one of these three things. Okay. Now here at Track the Lead, we specialize in the follow-up. We have a very simple, easy-to-use follow-up system at trackthelead.com. It's designed for realtors to help us as realtors, because I am a realtor broker, to help me think less and do more. Pre-built campaigns on time frames of when people are moving. So check us out. If you have any questions, let me know. You can go to trackthelead.com and send us a message. Thanks.